Adedeji Olajide. Good afternoon.
How are you? Good afternoon.
What is your opinion on the recent release by the Transparency International classifying the National Assembly as the second most corrupt public institution in Nigeria after the police?
Well, see, the one thing I would say on that is that information is really what people reside on. You know, if you were using the wrong information, obviously it would make the institution look like the most corrupt institution. But I'm part of it now. I remember before I became a rep, I used to have the same opinion. But now being on the inside, there's a lot of misconstrued. And that's one of the reasons why people like us were going to be very active with the media, showing the media. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm willing to be transparent 100% as far as my compensation and what we're getting from the National Assembly. And also the way we appropriate things in the National Assembly. They don't understand. Our people are really on top of us. They're really on our neck to make sure we bring things back home that they can feel our presence as their rep. So there's a lot of pressure, and so I'll just summarize this as misinformation. And I'm sure over the years, as we engage the media more, and people start to see the dividend, because let me say this to you, our people, they're not really worried if you're taking what you're bringing in from the National Assembly or you're in government and you're giving it to them. And if they're a direct beneficiary, they will care less where the money is coming from. But because they are not getting the dividend of democracy at the level which they expected, that's why we have all these misconstrued ideas of how. I'll speak as a person myself. I'm not in politics because I'm looking for money to build a house or start a business. I'm self-made. So I'm here in government and in politics to help our people actualize their potential. And that's exactly why I would say eventually this information that the institution being the second most corrupt will fiddle away with time.
Okay. Nigeria currently, and especially the Southwest, is on the hot seat of the security challenge in Nigeria. As a lawmaker or someone from the Southwest, what do you think? So it's beginning to take ethnic dimension. What do you think can be done to nip the inclusion in the body?
Well, this was something that was raised on the floor of the House yesterday, and I actually spoke in that regards. This is a state of emergency in Nigeria right now that needs to be addressed. I mean, let me give you an example. When we want to do election, we engage the military to come and help us to secure lives and properties, right? And to also help us have a clean election. We have a situation in our hands right now where there's this killing, daily killing of our people. I reject, I stand against every human being that is being killed in this country. I mean, just look at recently one of the leaders of Afenifere, the daughter was just recently killed. And it could be any one of us tomorrow. So we have to take this thing very, very seriously. I for one, I think it's about time we put the military on our roads, put them on our roads to actually stop the bleeding. Because once we put them on our roads, because right now we're under policed. We have very few police. I mean, look at a country of about 200 million people. We have less than, how many thousand, maybe about 600,000 police officers. That is too, I mean, the ratio should be one police officer to about 50 citizens. You know, I can't even remember what the international standard says. But right now we're under police. That needs to be addressed eventually, but there are also economical issues around that where we're going to get money to do that. But we're not fighting a war right now. We have a lot of soldiers in the cantonments and the barracks not doing anything. I think we put them on the highway. You just help us stop all this, you know, useless killing and wasting of lives. And then eventually, look at what we're talking about today, about orientation, skills acquisition of our people. We have too many youths doing nothing. Okay, this is directly tied to this insecurity in the country. If all these youths are working and they are productive citizens, all of this will not be part of it. So right now we need to take this as a matter of urgency to start engaging our youths, give them the right training so that way we can take them off the street. Look at Ibadan as an example. Recently we have gang violence that is going on. What do we do? Okay, I have a project that basically I'm about to unleash right now where we're going to start taking all these youths and start training them. Some of them will learn POP, how to make POP ceilings and walls. Some of them will learn carpentry. Some of them will learn printing. We will pay for it. And they just need to learn, and by the time they finish their training, then we can buy the equipment they need to stand alone. And also, we also need to reorient our children. I mean, these youths, a lot of them have abused drugs. Nigeria is the hub of illicit drug in the world right now. We need to stop it. If anybody wants to channel drugs to the Western world, they channel it through Nigeria right now. So we have a lot of our youths that are, that are abusing drugs, and we need to help them. So once we do a lot of rehabilitation of these youths, then we do the training, and then we can empower. If you empower before all of these things are done, you're just wasting the resources. So I tell you, we have a lot of work. I can tell you, I'm 100% committed to this skills acquisition project and how we move Nigeria forward.